Alright, so I'm going to try to explain how to use these primitive Eyebolt tuners when you need to restring the guitar. And I'm going to try and do this one-handed, kind of, sort of. So bear with me. So while this string's already been on there, we're going to pretend like it's new. Okay? So what you do is you go through the Eyebolt and you kind of pull it to where you've got a little bit of tension, you see, but like you still have a lot of slack. Okay? So you don't want it all the way tight like this, but you want it just with a little bit of slack. And then what you're going to do is try to almost tie it like you're tying your shoes, that first loop. Okay? So that's kind of what I've done here. And you're going to take that and pinch that with the eyelet and begin to twist. And that tension is going to be what actually starts to wrap this around the eyelet. Okay? So then what I do with this excess is I kind of start looping it through. And what I'm trying to do is loop it through the top, maybe down through. You can see there's a little loop there that I will try and get it through and get it to stay, because what it's going to do is as I turn this, it looks like a mess, but what it's actually going to do, if I can keep that in there, and I'm struggling because I'm not doing it with two hands, but what it's going to do is that this top string here, where you see with my thumb right here, is going to start biting. It's going to start wrapping over top of this bundle of strings. And once you reach tension, like right now, you see it's got a little bit of tension, and that's whenever you want to actually make sure that you're on the right side. I'm sorry you can't see it, but you're on the right side of the string trees, these bolts or screws. So if you have them up here or down here by the bolt like I do here, you want to make sure you're on the right side of those, and you'll see it's not. So then what I'll do is I'll continue to tighten, and once I get it tensioned where you're able to actually make a sound, that's where you're going to begin tightening the wing nut on this other side. And you're going to want to tighten it, not completely cinched down, but enough to where it'll actually hold this eye bolt and keep it from turning. Like basically turning this way from the tension. You'll still want to be able to turn it slightly, but you want it to be kind of hard to turn. You want to be able to, and this is where you might have to use a screwdriver or even an Allen key, some sort of something, a stick that basically, I say stick, but a piece of metal that is straight that you can go up through the eye bolt and actually turn, so you can actually tighten the eye bolt. I hope that helps.